Now to another region, 3 people were injured during protest against the finance bill in Kisumu on Monday as police officers dispersed protesters who attempted to storm the Kisumu Central Police station. The protests, which had largely been peaceful, were dispersed with 3 people injured in the commotion. In Bungoma and Busia counties, the protesters decried the punitive tax proposals in the finance bill, vowing to lead a revolution that will lead to more accountability by those entrusted with positions of leadership. Laura Otieno reports.
A standoff between security officers and a section of protesters in Kisumu left 3 people with injuries as police dispersed a crowd that was pelting stones at the Kisumu Central Police station. One person sustained a gunshot wound to the leg, with another being hit by a tear gas canister on the stomach. The chaos erupted after the demonstrators had made their way to the Central Business District after marching for nearly 2 hours from Kondele. The message, however, was laced with not only the rejection of the 2024 finance bill, but also a wake-up call to leaders who they accused of pushing personal interests.
After we are finished with the finance bill, we have to go to some of the systems that got us here. There is lack of accountability in leadership. It is supposed to be servant leadership. They are our servants. They are our representatives. There is nothing honorable about them.
Wana tax pads, wana tax vitu mingi sana, wanataka kutax hadi internet, hata uwezi create content na there is no jobs for us Gen Zs.
In Bungoma County, the anti-finance bill protests were held in Kimilili and Bungoma towns. The protesters also decried what they said was a punitive tax regime contained in the proposals, including the imposition of tax on imported items, including sanitary towels, which they said would erode the gains made in eradicating period poverty.
Bungoma, we have the highest mambo na teenage pregnancy. Inatokea kwa sababu ya mambo na period poverty. Wanaenda ku tax pads as it is. Wasichana wetu wanaumia, watu wa nyumbani, amkeni, kuna kitu inaitwa finance bill 2024.
We want the finance bill itolewe kabisa, iende kabisa. Itoe mambo ya tax kwa kizidi tumekataa, mambo ya tax kwa basi tumekataa. So the finance bill itolewe kabisa. We don't want any amendment in the finance bill.
Residents of Kakamega also took part in the protests, bringing business to a standstill in Kakamega town. The protesters, who are accorded police protection throughout the exercise, also called for the rejection of the bill, which they said will overburden Kenyans who are already struggling to shoulder the high cost of living. Laura Otieno, Citizen TV.